Quitting social media is exactly as easy as quitting oxygen, except oxygen never sent you a push notification at 2 a.m. asking if you're still there. Okay, so everybody's got the same tired advice for this, right? It's always some version of just delete the app, like that's a real plan. Like that's not the same energy as telling someone with a fear of heights to just don't look down. Or it's the listicle version, 7 tips to break your phone addiction, written by a website that has, I promise you, 4 autoplay video ads and a cookie consent pop-up that takes 11 clicks to dismiss. Or it's your aunt's version, which is just the word journaling said with a lot of confidence. None of this works. You know it doesn't work. You've deleted Instagram before. You re-downloaded it in the airport. We've all been there. We're not doing the shame thing today. So here's the actual method. And I want to be clear, this is a technique that, and I'm not saying this is peer-reviewed, but behavioral scientists, the ones who study this stuff for real, they'll tell you dopamine loops aren't broken by willpower, they're broken by friction. So we're going to use what I call the moat method. 3 steps. That's it, 3. Because if I gave you 5, you wouldn't do any of them. That's just math. Step 1. Exile the apps, not delete them. Move them off your home screen into a folder 4 screens deep called something boring, like utilities, so your brain has to actively hunt for the thing that's hunting you. Step 2. Replace the reflex, not the time. You're not going to fill 3 hours with hobbies. That's insane. Nobody has 3 hours of hobbies. You're just going to have one physical object, a pen, a rubber band, whatever, that your hand goes to instead of your pocket. Step 3. Public witness. Tell one person, out loud, that you're doing this. Not a group chat, not a story, an actual human. Because apparently, and this checks out, something like 99.7% of people will follow through on a habit change if a real person might ask them about it later, versus basically nobody if it's just a private New Year's resolution rotting in their notes app. I know what you're thinking. This sounds like it's for quitting smoking, not for checking if my coworker liked my kayaking photo. And yeah, that's the point. Your brain doesn't know the difference. It's the same slot machine. It just pays out in vibes instead of nicotine. Let's actually run this through something completely unrelated so you can see it work, because abstract advice is where all self-help goes to die. Let's do it with laundry. Yeah, folding laundry. Stay with me. Say you're the kind of person who will fold it later for 6 days. That's the same broken loop. Avoidance dressed up as a plan. Moat method. Exile. Move the basket somewhere you have to walk past on purpose, not somewhere convenient to ignore. Replace the reflex. Instead of scrolling while it sits there, you fold 2 shirts every time you pass it. No more, no less. Public witness. You tell your roommate, hey, I'm doing the 2-shirt thing, and now it's real, because watch this conversation happen.
Wait, why do you keep doing 2 shirts and walking away?
It's a method.
That's not a method. That's just doing a little bit of chores weirdly.
It's called the moat method.
You made that up.
Behavioral scientists made that up. I'm just the messenger. See? It works. The friction did the job, the willpower couldn't. Same exact thing happens with the phone. Exile it, replace the twitch, tell a human, and suddenly you've quit social media using the emotional infrastructure of a guy who folds 1 t-shirt at a time to avoid becoming a laundry hoarder. Anyway, the actual secret, the one nobody puts in the thumbnail, is that you don't beat the algorithm, you just make yourself slightly more annoying to access than the average human's patience allows, and that's it. That's the whole science. We just wrapped it in a cool name so it'd fit on a whiteboard. Go outside. Or don't, honestly. Your call, I'm not your aunt. I'll be taking donations in the form of subscribes, and also, weirdly, in the form of 2 shirts, folded, no explanation needed.